Hi everybody. Um Another gorgeous day. I mean, it's just been crazy cuz usually we have like a one sunny day and then we'll have a bunch of rainy days. So hopefully it continues. I'm really enjoying having the boy be able to go play outside cuz he gets cabin fever really badly. Um Speaking of cabin fever, if you are living in the city, especially an apartment, I can't even imagine. Um, I've lived in apartments, but I'm a homebody. I love being at home, but I still like to go in for walks and stuff. Um, give yourself that. I know it's scary leaving the door, right? I suffer from anxiety. You wouldn't think, right? I suffer from anxiety and depression, most of my life. It's something I've battled with. Especially after I had Gabe, I fell into baby blues and I had really bad postnatal depression. Yeah, postpartum. There you go. Postpartum depression. I was like, postnatal. That doesn't sound right. And so I have to take care of myself and I have to check with myself and see how I'm doing and make sure that I'm okay inside of me, so that I can deal with everything that's outside of me. But I can imagine myself being where I used to live and in this situation and isolating myself to the point where I wouldn't leave my house. Use your common sense, use your feelers. If it feels safe to you, go outside, take a walk, and just sit on a bench if there's one next to you where you live or something. Just sit on a bench in the shade and look at the grass, look at the birds, listen to the birds. The birds are singing like crazy. Get a little bit of that one popped out quick. Get a little bit of nature in your day if you can. If you can't, I have a friend that does massage therapy. She's been posting a lot of really cool meditation music and just music that's soothing, and that might help too. Draw yourself a bath, put some cucumber on your eyes, get a mask on, or whatever you need to do to give yourself a little bit of TLC. Do something for you. I say that, but that's one of the hardest things for me to do, is to do something for me. Lee, thank goodness, helps me. He reminds me. He tells me, hey, you're getting out of hand. Maybe you need a... This romance keeps coming up, this romance card. What's going on with you guys? And new love. Oh my goodness. I can tell you something. I can tell you that with everything that's been going on, me and Lee's relationship has gotten a little bit closer, a little bit more gentle, and a little bit stronger. I feel like because of the chaos that's out in the world at the moment, it's important to strengthen our support system. That was the first card that came out. It popped out quick. Support system. Sometimes that looks different for all of us. Sometimes it's our friends, I have a great support system with new mommies that I've met through having a child, and that's really great because nobody else can relate to being a mommy than another mommy. I had all these preconceived notions of what motherhood was until I became a mother, and then I realized that none of that really applies. Because you don't know what it's like until you're in the bubble of what that is. Oh, okay. Romance and new love came up again. I can tell you honestly that our love is getting renewed and refreshed, and I think now we isolated a little bit earlier than the whole country did, because give me a second. What's wrong, my love? You okay? Okay. He's getting tired. It's close to nap time. Okay, well, let me finish this and I'll be with you guys. We isolated a little bit earlier than our country did. I live in New Zealand, and I saw everything that was going on in the States, and I know that I knew it wasn't small, and I knew it wasn't gonna end there or wherever it was that it was happening at that time. So I isolated us earlier. I decided that I was going to keep my bubble safe. And so the first couple weeks, I noticed that the changes for Gabe were really difficult. We're tired. We're being very silly. And now that we've kind of gotten into a routine, both Lee and I and him, he's feeling a lot better. So he's also renewed. So new love, new love for the current situation that we're in and for each other. This is definitely a hard time because you're having to be enclosed with all the people that, for the families that are enclosed, the ones that aren't isolated, right? You're having to be enclosed with your family, whoever that may be, uncles, aunts, grandparents, whoever that is, right? We all have different family structures. And it's easy to get on each other's nerves. It's hard to always be polite, always be happy. It's hard. Try to find ways of seeing the situation differently. And I think for me, one of the hardest things is I get very self-involved sometimes, and I can feel what I feel, and I forget that Lee is going through his own things and that Gabe is going through his own things, and then I have to remind myself to be soft and gentle and compassionate and loving in those situations to myself, because you have to fill up your own cup before you can help anyone else around you, right? And then to them. I have a feeling somebody that's watching, one of you girls, who is this person that is on your mind? You're on their mind too. Reach out. I don't know what happened. I don't know why or what, when or where. But it's somebody out there needs to get in touch of this person, and this person wants to get in touch with you, but I don't know if you're the one that cuts the ties or something. If your heart is still open, and if your heart is still, or even if it just needs closure, I don't know, whatever it is that it needs, it could be rekindled, if that is what you want. If that is what you want. That's coming through. I don't know why, but I'm going to pull a couple more cards for everybody, right? Or for just me. We'll see. We'll see what comes out, right? But yeah, that's twice already. So somebody's been watching this, and that's going on with you. And I don't know who you are. If you want to message me. We'll talk about it. That's a beautiful card. I love this card. Healing. Healing's always good for all of us, right? These are good. Healing, ideas and inspiration, emerging. It's kind of like a metamorphosis, right? We're all in this period of being in our little cocoons. What do you want to emerge from your cocoon? What do you want to see when you get out of the situation? It's 10 minutes. I better hurry. Ideas and inspiration. That's also tying into our intuition. So again, all those that little push, that little whisper, and it says, hey, maybe we should do this, or maybe I should learn that, or maybe that's good stuff. That's important stuff. That's your, whatever you want to call it, your angels, your guides, your God, Jesus, whatever it is that you feel inside of you, your faith, whatever it is, that gentle push, that gentle do that thing that makes you excited and a little bit scared, do it. I sewed a dress the other day. I don't know how to sew. I took a home economic class and we sewed shorts and a pillow, and I sewed myself a dress the other day out of like a jean pant and an old skirt, and it was fun. Just have some fun, whatever ideas they are. Do them for yourself. Don't do them for other people. Don't do them to feel like, oh, this is great and I'm going to put it on Pinterest and I'm going to, no, just do it for you. Whatever it is that you do it for you. I'm doing this for me. And if you want to come along with myself and my crazy ride, I'm happy to have you come along. Healing. That is what's going on with all of us right now, right? I know that a lot of people are not feeling this right now, because there's a lot of people getting sick and there's a lot of not so great stuff going on. But essentially, at the underlining of it all, it's a healing process. It's a healing process, and it will be better. It is getting better. It's just taking time. The earth is healing itself first and foremost, and part of that is going on right now, and part of that is having to stay home, unfortunately, right? Because we want to go out and we want to play and we want to do the things we want to do, but a part of that is staying home so that the process can continue, and healing family ties. I miss my family. I miss them very much. And I think about them all the time. But yeah, this is a time for healing family ties. Those people that are in your bubble with. You. You know. You know what it is. You know what's going on with you. It's time to heal. It's time to spend some time doing some good stuff for yourself. Okay, so this has gone on too long, I think. Sorry for the interruptions. It's life. I love you guys. Take care of you. And by taking care of you, you can take care of those around you that you need to take care of. So